I had to show this off. So I was just in a couple of forum sites and they were like, where's this video at? And I'm like, this video is right here on his channel. This is Crow's Cinemax mix versus the Network GRAY 773. This is where he's gone and changed the title to something completely different. Well, he left this here, but he changed it. It has a yellow tone to it. Watch it closely. And I find it's interesting that he came back and brought this video back and changed the title of it. But again, as I told you, his spelling isn't that good. It has a yellow tone to it. I told you that basically this guy has very poor handmanship when it comes to writing and spelling. But I want y'all to look at this. We got people that are looking at this right now. This is why he hasn't received any orders. This is why we went to his account to track down orders and we can't find anything. Can't find anybody showing up their products because they're embarrassed, and this is why. That is absolutely crazy that he matched. He done this. Mind you, it's the same video that went missing off his account. We got there, recorded, tried to delete it off the account. Then he came back and they changed the title to something else to try to get away with some more dirt. Look at this. And Jamie, you gotta know how to spell. See, I had the right word to it. Has yellow tones. What in the world is that all about? It has yellow tones, not is has. This is what I mean by at the end of the day, we know you wrote the letters. It has. Even when you're doing dirt, you can't even do it in a smart way because you can't spell, you can't word things out right. But this is his product right here. We got pictures of this, slideshows of this, all of this. Keep in mind, his company is going to be under scrutiny for being able to back itself. Now, if we show that he's been ripping customers off, he's looking at a 20-year prison sentence. A 20-year prison sentence if his company is found committing fraud against customers. Dummy shopping carts, this can get you easy 20 years in jail. Prison time, let's see. Prison time if found committing fraud on your company's website. This is a real serious crime. Okay, here we go. Prison time for committing fraud against customers.
According to Scrofano law, punishment for fraud includes the following: jail or prison sentence. A misdemeanor conviction could carry a sentence of up to a year in a local jail, while a felony conviction carries a maximum sentence of 20 to 30 years in federal prison.
So you can get 20 to 30 years in a federal prison if you found committing crimes on your website. Now, we got one fellow who already posted death threats using his website to post death threats. He committed a crime on his website, on his company site. This can get him some serious time, 20, 30 years. If you are caught committing fraud on your site, you can get some very serious jail time. Now, problem we have here is this product right here has matched the house paint. Not only has it matched the house paint, we can show that the person came in, removed the video, got caught, evidence caught removing the video off its site, then came back on, reposted the video, and renamed it, tried to rechange the name out to something else, and continue to sell this product. Now, to keep from going to a 20 to 30 year prison sentence for fraud against your company, you're going to have to prove in a court of law, I'll have my attorney direct you to basically go in and paint your screen against the selection of paints that we'll have there for you to do to prove that you have been ripping your customers off. On top of that, we're going to show that you didn't once try to contact any of your customers, you didn't remove the item off your website, you didn't do anything, you continue to sell this product. We've been on your site multiple times. You're selling the same stuff. It's the same stuff matching house paint. We can also show that your policy on your website is strictly designed to rip off your customers, that if it lands on the property, if it's basically opened it up, there's no exchange. This is all fraud. This can get you in a lot of trouble. Now with Danny's problem is the 2-point or the range gain. If he can't prove that his product can produce a range gain, he's looking at a 20 to 30 year prison sentence. We're challenging your company, gentlemen. Not you and your company's credibility is being challenged. You have several sets of lawsuits and criminal charges that are coming up. There's the criminal charges toward us. There's lawsuits to us when you slander their company, and then we're going to go after your company itself and challenge it. Jamie's going to serve the most time because Jamie basically has perjury under an LLC, which is going to get him in a ton of trouble. This is going to be a mess for these guys at the end of the day. But this is right here is a demonstration you're looking at right here. If he's claiming that his products is not match in-house paint. Look at this. Let's get past the commercial first.
At Floor & Decor, there's plenty of room to explore our wide selection of tile, wood, stone, laminate.
There we go. Now, Jamie, you committed crimes on your website, which means when the officer asked me where were these crimes committed, we said these crimes were committed directly on your website. That's why we copied your domain name, all that stuff, when we took the pictures and videos to show that you committed these crimes on your site. So this computer is in your home or on your phone or wherever you have it, and they're going to ask you who was at the computer at the time. They're going to say a total stranger did this, and that's not going to help you at all, period. And you try to explain to me about California penal codes. You don't know jack at the end of the day. You're the last person to explain anything about the law. We know all about California's penal codes. Why even got lawyers involved in this? We studied all that stuff at the end of the day. The laws they have in California for doxing are really crazy strict. You guys get caught with that, you get some serious jail time. You committed 2 types of crimes. You got one in California, you got to face charges for that, and you got to face the ones over here in Pennsylvania. So you got 2 sets of charges coming at you. So this is a disturbing video right here, as I said before. This is his product matching house paint. Here we go. Oh, that's him. Okay. Now you see the menu? He even matched the menu. I showed that before. Judge, you're looking at 20 years in jail easily. How are you going to convince customers at the end of the day that they're buying 2 different products? You sat there and lied on camera. Now, I already got a copy of this already. I made a copy already, just in case the video disappears again. We can also show the judge that the video did disappear once because this is the actual video that went missing. Finger distance, he's right on top of the screen. Let's listen to what he's explaining in the video.
See, it has like a yellowish, ashy tone to it. It's not actually 100%, you know, like, I don't know how to describe it, guys. It just stands out. See, look at the background. From my mix, the Cinemax, to that. And yeah, you gotta look in all those directions that, you know, you want a solid picture throughout the whole thing. I don't know how people or that person could actually say this type of thing. And on his channel, he says that it doesn't produce any good blacks. Look at the Cinemax. Look at this.
You're sitting in a dark environment. Your environment literally is so dark that we can see out traces of the screen. When we look at the demonstration of the Cinemax versus the Network Gray in a somewhat lit environment, you can't even pull the logo of the LG logo. It doesn't come up at all on a 2:1 projector. You lie. You constantly lie all the time. You don't pull no contrast levels. Turn the lights on. Why is this thing sitting in the dark anyway?
Cinemax, huh? See? Look how yellowish it looks. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
I hope he uploaded that video with him in the red hoodie. I'm dying to see that one again. You have no idea how much I want to see that one. That thing was a freaking circus show. Look at it. Look at the menu. Look at the menu match. Now, Jamie, keep in mind, when we put your company up for challenge, okay, because we're going to sue your company, right, to show that you are committing fraud against your customers. You're trying to convince a judge and lawyers at the end of the day that they're seeing two different screens. Do you think you're going to win? You're not. You're going to lose your shirt in that room. That's what's going to happen. It's a prison sentence. You get a prison sentence for that. It's a lawsuit and prison sentence follows behind that. Like I said, you already got enough charges on you already, so there's no way in the world you can come off as a first offender. That's not going to happen. That's the reason why the charges were piled on you like that, because we know if you go for a judge and just, oh, it's his first offense. No, Your Honor, he has multiple charges pending against him right now. So you're not going anywhere. You can't even get bail right now. Like I said, you're not going to go home. Now we got death threats that you posted. That's not going to go away either. That's going to be a warrant for an arrest. It has to be. I have to go pick you up. So yeah, you're not going to get out. So this right here alone is all separate. This is not involving the criminal charges or post office mail charges. It's all separate. This is basically us challenging his company. And basically we are following charges that his company committed fraud for quite a long time. So you're going to have to convince the judge that your products is not matching house paint. And then we're going to bring up to the judge's attention that, we want to question you, see whether or not you gave out refunds. Did you change out the product? Did you make anything new? Anything like that, basically. And no, you didn't. You continue to sell this lie. Now you see that? When I go back, let me show you real quick. You'll see it for a minute. You see that outline you see? That's how dark the room is. That's how dark the room is. The first one he did was with the red hoodie. He realized the screen didn't do too well. It washed out badly. He didn't pull up any contrast. And then he tried to do it again, but he darkened the environment really, really dark so he can lie about his contrast levels. Jamie, you got to stop lying. We just saw a demonstration of you in a somewhat poorly lit environment and your screen washed out on multiple occasions. Now you're going to come back and do another video and lie and say, there's my contrast levels? You do know we can still see the other demonstration, right? Gee whiz, you guys lie so much, but that outline, that's his screen, that's the other screen. This is why we can't find any of your customers. They're not buying into this junk. They're smarter than that, much smarter than that.
So, what are the results on this? All right, let me tell you what the result is. It doesn't produce. I don't know. I mean, for being a gray screen, the black levels is just not there from my projector. So would I use it with my P2 projector, even though it?
You did use it with your P2 projector. You use it exactly with your P2 projector. You use it right here with your P2 projector. This is the other demonstration I want to see. I want to see that one with the red hoodie again. And your P2 projector is right here in the demonstration. Right there. Guess what? Match your screen. Same paint. Did you say the same line there? The same line you're hearing? Oh, discoloration, yellow marks. Same thing. Same thing he said in the other one too. Let's go back here. See right here? You talked about the contrast level, right? Your screen didn't pull any contrast level. That's why you're doing the second demonstration. Well, that video was done a long time ago, but the second demonstration in a complete darkness. So its contrast levels can pull a little better. But that's what his screen looks like. With that little bit of light in the environment, it washed out that badly. Yeah. That's why you're running around back and forth like a chicken with his head cut off. You talking about the white levels being off? No. Everything matched quite nicely. There we go. There's your white levels. Matched quite nicely. So if you can't back this product up, by the time we get done with you, this will be the last of the charges that'll be coming up on you. You're gonna be pretty when we get the lawsuits coming up, because you got 4 lawsuits coming up for about 12 grand a piece. You got another one coming up in civil court for around 50 grand to maybe 100,000 for the picture nonsense. And then you got a $1 million lawsuit coming up in federal court. Even though you don't have any money left, you won't have anything, we're still going to bring you in. You have to go through the charges. You have to. They're already filed. You have to go through it. So, you know, it is what it is. I want to see this video again. Post this one again so we can see it. I want to see that one. Look at that. It's my shingle history. See that? Did it again here too. Matched perfectly. Yeah, what happened? Then come back in here and lie again. I'm going to show you how much a liar your buddy Jamie is. Well, I doubt he has any buddies, but the people who support that nonsense. We know you are angry and upset. I know you got this product sitting on your wall. You probably painted over it already. Pretty sure you had that discussion. The video. There it is right there. We got to post on that account too also. Oh, let's see. Same video. This was there for, I told you before, what you're seeing here in this title, this is the title for the red hoodie. He got rid of that. He got rid of it. Then he came in, he marked it private. Then he came in and took the title for that one and put it on this one. This is the one you're watching right now. So this one is originally supposed to say at the end at Network Gray 773 at, and it's supposed to be Black Series 38, Black Widow. It's supposed to be, that's what it's supposed to say. So he went in and he went back and brought the video back out again and changed the title of it. So, you know, he can continue to rip you guys off, as he always does. See? Go back a little more. Video unavailable, right there. And you see how he ranted and carried on, got upset, let his emotions get the best of him. Yeah, then he went to talk about to me about California penal codes. Yeah, I schooled him on that one. He had nothing to say, he left the room. You didn't know that you broke the law in your own state, did you? Yeah, you did. The very things that you did, you broke the law in your own state, which means you have 2 sets of charges coming at you now. You'll be charged in California and you'll be charged over here in Pennsylvania. Now, you're going to say you can't use emails. Yeah, we can show emails. We definitely can show that. There are emails coming from you flooding our accounts, carrying on and acting up, racial slurs and all that nonsense. We can show. It's called evidence. You can use email as evidence. Yes, we can. Come back. We'll catch them. There we go. Now, see that beautiful flower display right there? Okay. Now, I want you to see what it says the minute you showed you came in and cheated. You try to cheat you guys again. Got to watch this snake. See at the end where it says 773? Then it says about the 38, right? Same video demonstration here. Okie dokie. Let's go pop over to the other video. What does that video say now? Crows Cinemax mix versus Network Gray 773. And then he changed it to, it has a yellow tone to it. What happened to the 38 Black Widow that was supposed to be in there? He took it out. That's why. To try to convince you it has a yellow tone. It's the same video he deleted off his account to try to get rid of and try to hide it. But he came back in and changed the title. And you can't even spell. And I tell you why. It has yellow tones, not is has. That's how we know at the end of the day your letters all match, because you have that weird writing. You don't write too well. No, same thing. There you go. See? You're going to be doomed in court. The stuff that I do here to expose you, and then when we get into a courtroom, you're screwed on so many levels. So we can show that you came in, matched the house paint. The other video wasn't missing. This video popped up because this is from the video that he deleted off his account. show that you came in to change the title and try to continue misleading your customers and ripping them off. And this is why when we go to your account and we try to check for any customer reviews, we can't find anything. We can't find anything for at least 1 year to about 5 years back. We can't find nothing. Just making it up as you go along. Listen to him talk. Just listen to him after you know everything about him, what he does. Listen to what he talks.
See, it has like a yellowish, ashy tone to it. It's not actually 100%, you know.
So the question is, why did you delete the video?
I don't know how to describe it, guys. It just stands out. See, look at the background. From my mix, the Cinemax, to that. And yeah, you gotta look in all those directions that, you know, you want a solid picture throughout the whole thing. I don't know. What are the results on this? All right, let me tell you what the results is. It doesn't produce. I don't know. I mean, for being a gray screen, the black levels is just not there from my projector. So would I use it with my P2?
The black levels, what you just saw.
Contrast and all that stuff. No, I would not use it. Okay. First of all, you know, the whites are really off. It's like an ivory color, like I said. They're really off. The blacks are not even there. Okay. Color, yeah, of course. You can see different colors. But look at that versus that. You can tell right away. But other than that, a all-around solid picture, I'm not gonna get from this. I'm not. See, everything's kind of yellowish compared to this. Different tones. You know, it just doesn't.
Have you considered going solar in
Yeah.
Pennsylvania but afraid of the huge
There you
price
go.
tag attached? Most people don't know this, but almost 100% of homeowners make the switch.
Different tones. It matched perfectly to a screen. And good. Red hoodie demonstration. Where is it at? I will see if we can find it.
And I could do more, like showing you black levels, which it's gonna fail completely. I want to show you some bright scenes.
And we're looking at them. They're matching.
And then we'll do some more black if you want. But the whites are off, colors off, no black levels, and for one quart, if you don't have a discount, it's like $40 almost, $37.50, depending on where you're at. You know, taxes is my vary or something, right? But yeah, okay. Look at that green versus this versus that. See how yellowish that is, like dirty?
AKA he ripped off his customers. That's what he did. Committed fraud using his company. He ripped off his customers. That's what he did. A judge will look at that and he'll be fried. That's it. The only people that I'm pretty sure when he went around showing this demonstration to people that he knew, they all said the same thing. It looks the same to me. I don't see a difference. I don't see a change at all, period. And I'm pretty sure after a while he got frustrated, of course, because we caught him. We caught him in a live stream over here, and he removed the video clean off his account. Same video right here. Put it normal speed right here. Normal speed playback. See, he removed it off his account. So the video you're watching right now is a video he previously moved off the account. You know why he removed it off the account? Because we told him to post it directly to his site so everybody can see the video. It's a gray versus gray. Let's all see it. Now, when we do black versus black demonstration, we like to do it in fully lit environments, as much light as possible. He did the demonstration, he failed. He did the demonstration in a somewhat lit environment, he still failed, could still match. And then in this video, he started lying already from the door, knowing that he did the second demonstration and his black levels didn't pick up at all, period. As a matter of fact, the screen was quite washed out. You see the difference change as you got into a darker environment because that product doesn't work. You have to be in a really dark environment for it to work at all. So opening up windows and all that stuff at the end of the day, you're just misleading customers. And your product at the end of the day is nothing more than just house paint. In that demonstration, we can clearly see it's matching with no problem whatsoever. And I don't think a judge is going to have a problem seeing the same thing that we're seeing. That's why I said he lives in a delusional, fictional world that doesn't exist. But again, if you can't back up your company at the end of the day, you are going to be looking at some very serious jail time. Committing fraud on your company is a serious crime. You can be punished for up to 20 to 30 years in federal prison if you're found guilty. He's going to have to convince a judge that that picture is showing two different images and he's not matching house paint because you ripped off the consumers a lot of money. Now, not only that's going to be under the magnifying glass, but your company itself would be under the magnifying glass. Your LLC, basically the perjury on your LLC, all that stuff is going to be under scrutiny. We're going to challenge your company. It's not going to go well for him. He's facing a lot of time. But when I said at the end of the day that he is never going to see the light of day again, I'm not joking. He's going to grow old in that place. He has very serious charges. Danny, as I explained to you, we're challenging your company. I'm expecting to see a range gain. You mentioned something, you're selling something that doesn't exist, you're going to have to back it up. This is why we have all these tests on our products, because this is the jail sentence you could get if you're doing something you're not supposed to do. It's a very serious charge. So when you make those charges against us and you say that, hey, look, our products are nothing more than this, that, and the other, well, we gave you the option to send us black paint. Danny, would you like that too? I can easily send you an email saying send me black paint. And you can't back that up and sue you for millions and millions of dollars. You know that, right? It's going to go from $1 million to $20 million if you can't prove it. So do you want that burden? Because I can give it to you. I can contact you through your email. I can address you and tell you, hey, you can got permission to send black paint to my address. And if that paint fails, I'm going to sue you for $10 million. Because it's going to show in court that you basically slandered my company. I can already get you on slander already. It's easy, but this is just an extra nail in the coffin. Do you want that? You email and tell me if you want that or not. See, gentlemen, I can back my products up. It's not a problem. I've tested myself in years and years and years of testing and research to know how my products work. You can't back your products up. So that's why we're challenging your companies. Feel free to challenge mine if you want. I don't mind. I don't care. I can back it. But I will send you out a letter, or if we can, I'll email you, whether it's something you can send certified emails. I'm looking at that. But anyway, to give you permission, if you don't have my product here within the same timeline I gave Jamie at the end of the day, I'm going to sue you for $10 million. Do you understand me? Now, do you want that burden? Because I could easily pass it to you. We gave it to Jamie. He failed miserably at it. Any one of your group. Do you want that burden? All right, then. I don't think you do. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to court. As we're going to have you go to court, you're going to face your charges and everything else you've done. And then we'll go from there. That's it. But until then, he's a scammer. He's ripped off people. He's got to pay for that. There are people at the end of the day, you know, who bought that product and they got ripped off. 90 bucks, 80 bucks. I don't think 50 bucks now. I don't think anyone's buying it anymore. But they got ripped off. And they should get their money back. Did Jamie recall the product? Nope. Did he go in and say, hey, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm going to give you guys back your money? Nope. Not a thing. Nothing. So we'll take care of it. All right, people. That's been about it. I got to go somewhere right now and take care of some business. But other than that, don't buy from this joker. Don't buy from the other one. Watch out for dummy shopping carts. Then they do your research. Make sure you go back to these pages. Go back to their original pages. Go to the YouTube channels and look up and see if this stuff does exist. Anything they're talking about, make sure it exists. Same thing with me. If I'm talking about FLE technology and all this stuff at the end of the day, and I'm saying I'm going through sunlight and blah, 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 look it up. Got no problem with you looking me up at the end of the day. Knock yourself out. Enjoy yourself. I have no problem with that. But for them, well, they're scared. And Jamie displayed it. When people are scared, they show that kind of fear at the end of the day. The way he acted up on his website, that's fear. That's what it is. It doesn't bother me at the end of the day. It's fear. That's how they act when they're afraid. If they could back their products, they would back them like I do mine all the time. But they can't. They have to react with fear. And keep in mind, in a courtroom, you can't do that. Courtroom, you're going to answer the question yes or no. That's it. All right. Buyer beware. Be careful of the scam paints out there on the market. I've only seen 2 of them. I can't say everybody else. I've only seen 2 of this, Jamie and Danny. That's it. That is absolutely horrible. Look at that. Look at that match. That's crazy. Look at that. Ripped all those people off. He lies. Yeah, he lies so much. Shame. But don't worry. We'll get you. If you can't get your justice, we'll get it for you. We'll get him in court soon enough. Well, we don't in court sooner than that because he messed up. He sent a death threat. But we'll get him in court. And he had a nerve to explain to me California penal codes. Please, I know about your California penal codes. Yeah, you broke every last one of them. Matter of fact, when I get down and talk to this officer, because all these are going to be scanned into the system, which means now over in California, they're going to see your charges here that are being brought up on you and all the pictures involving you. Yes, and guess what? I'm also going to contact your job. Yeah, Jamie, your job. If you have a criminal charge, you're going to lose your job. You know that, right? They're going to fire you. This is the dumb stuff you got yourself into. You will lose your job if they find out you're going around threatening people on your other business and carrying on and acting up. This is going to lead to a lot of things. This is already going to give you, you already have it. You're already in the system already. But once you're prosecuted, you're going to have charges on you, all kinds of criminal charges on you. So in your police record, permanent record. Yeah. Okay. Well, stay away from the scam paints. I gotta get pictures of this too. I did bookmark this too on top of that. Yeah, do that demonstration in a fully lit environment because I would love to see that, and you haven't done that yet. Why are we sitting in a dark environment so dark you can't see your hand in front of your face? That is pretty sad. When you sit up there and brag about your contrast levels and you're sitting in a very, very dark. Yeah, okay. All right, people, we got to go. I got to get more screenshots for the forum sites. We're going to be posting this over there. Also made a copy for myself just in case the video goes missing again. And basically we can load this up to the blacklist. Gotta go. Thank you all and God bless.